Hey, what's up, everybody? Video 44 coming at you with another video. All right, there's a couple things I want to say. I think I'll make this a Laker video. I don't really know how I want to go about this one either. It's kind of strange how I'm making this content today, but bear with me. So, of course, last night, if you followed me closely, we talked about Kyrie Irving and the Joe Tsai situation, where Kyrie, of course, is posted something on his IG, and now Joe Tsai is uh, publicly condemning what it is that Kyrie did there. And it just further reinforces what I've been talking about for over 6 months now in regards to that situation. Kyrie Irving and Joe Tsai are not on the same page. They haven't been. Kyrie signed his extension or opted into his extension because that's just him getting his money. But he would have more than likely parted ways with the Brooklyn Nets this offseason if that wasn't present. I think he would have signed with the Los Angeles Lakers. I do believe that. I believe that the Los Angeles Lakers are secretly, and this is just my own belief. I don't have too many things pointing in this direction, but this is my own belief based on what's going on around the situation, based on who's here, and et cetera, et cetera. We've talked about it a million times. I believe the Lakers have been holding on to their two picks in Russell Westbrook for a trade for Kyrie Irving's expiring contract. Now, I don't know what that means for re-signing Kyrie Irving. I don't know that him alone would really move the needle for us at this point. We've changed our opinion about a lot of different things, but one thing I know for sure is that we have always had these two picks in hands and have always said to the Brooklyn Nets that we were willing to use those two picks to get rid of Russell Westbrook and get back Kyrie Irving. We let them know that 3 months ago publicly. We let them know that. We let everybody know that. I haven't heard anything about the Lakers not wanting to make that move up until this point. I've heard a lot of different deals being done, rumored to being done, and us pulling the trigger on none of them. That's what I've seen. And then the tea leaves have also shown that if for some reason Joe Tsai wants to part ways with Kyrie Irving, there's a decent chance he's going to try to leverage his way toward here. So all of that being in place, and the Lakers being 0-5, and with now this story being in place, I just think Joe Tsai obviously is not feeling Kyrie Irving. However you equate that, he ain't feeling him. So why not do the deal now, bro? Clearly we need to do the deal on our end. Clearly you're still on this mission to try to make Kyrie be who you want him to be. He's not going to do that. And your team's losing just like our team is losing. I don't understand why anybody wouldn't be on board with making a move like this today. Why not? This story is out. You're condemning Kyrie for being anti-Semitic. If that's what you think he is, then do you understand the reason you'd move on from him? Especially since it would benefit you to do so if you don't plan on re-signing him anyway. You know what I mean? It's just like, and it's like, okay, you have him in place because you want to win. Your team's not winning. And it's not because of him that you're not winning, but with him, you're still not winning. Everybody who knows basketball knows the Los Angeles Lakers and the Brooklyn Nets are the most archaic teams in the league. And it's for the same reasons, because they mortgaged their future for opportunities at championships. The Lakers got theirs, the Brooklyn Nets failed. But the Brooklyn Nets situation is that of a team that probably needs to blow it all up. All their pieces have made it clear that basically they don't want to be there. The pieces that are there ain't good enough. No question about it. So the Los Angeles Lakers are in a position where they're in the exact same boat. Half of our players shouldn't even be in the league. Should literally not even be in the league. So why not help one another so that we can at least settle each other's problems? I don't think either one of these teams is going to capture the championship for doing this, but at least they'll feel better about their circumstances. The Brooklyn Nets can rid themselves of the anti-Semitic and irresponsibly whatever the heck they want to label Kyrie Irving and get him off their hands, since Joe Tsai is obviously failing to make him submit. And they can bring in picks that help reset their timeline and make KD feel a little bit better about the future of their franchise under 4 years of contract with their team. And gives him a little more wiggle room with Ben Simmons to bring him something that'll fit his timeline a bit better. Or dare I say, bring them some assets that can help them part with Ben Simmons without being fleeced completely. That's what those two picks can do for them. So as far as I can tell, Brooklyn Nets should want to do this. But if the tea leaves are showing me anything, Joe Tsai is a stubborn person. like irritatingly stubborn in a sense that he's not going to part ways with Kyrie because he's still trying to make him submit. And Kyrie is a defiant man, so he's going to continue to do stuff like this. And that war can just keep going on like a ping pong, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth if they want. But they're going to lose together. And Kyrie's going to walk, for sure. Especially since you're embarrassing the man left and right like this. And mind you this, Josiah, you do understand that you literally promoted what it is that you're telling everyone not to go check out, right? None of us even knew he posted that at all, if not for you telling us that he did. Anyway, so that's pretty much what I have to say about that. I'm watching the establishment embarrass people unnecessarily and pile it on. It just feels like some real nostalgic Kaepernick don't kneel energy, to be honest with you. And it's really irritating as an African American person. I gotta admit, it's irritating. But nevertheless, this is what's happening. We're once again being scolded for having an opinion or whatever, an opposing opinion or what have you. And we're not actually being asked questions about what it is that we're posting in this situation. I mean, Hebrews to Negroes is what Kyrie posted. I don't know nothing about it, but I guess I'm not supposed to know, even though I'm now being pointed in the direction of what it is. So I guess I'm going to check it out. Thanks, Josiah. I'm going to check it out. But nevertheless, it's one of those situations where it's like, I guess I'm a bad guy for doing so. So I guess I have to apologize to all my Jewish buddies before watching this. I don't know. It's so weird. We're in such a weird time, yo. And now I'm supposed to like condemn Kyrie and not want him on my team for posting this, which is supposed to uplift people like me. But I guess that's a bad thing. First, I don't know. Maybe it is. Once I see it, I'll know. But I'm not supposed to see it because I'm a bad guy for seeing it. Even though I don't know what it is. Anyway, once again, thanks Josiah. I will go check it out. So, I also want Josiah to do me a favor since he's doing all of this for myself. I want him to also send the piece to my team that I want. Now, I've been on record as recently as yesterday saying I don't really want Kyrie on the team I think this is probably not the greatest environment for him anymore. And you figure he's in New York with his people. It's probably best he stay on that coast if he's going to be losing anyway. But the way I see it is the plan for the Lakers, if I'm thinking about myself and being selfish, was always to make this trade so that we can justify all the bull crap that's been going on. So, yeah, I kind of want to do that. Especially since the story's being released. And the way I see it is, if Kyrie was just in love with being in Brooklyn, staying around all these people over there losing in Brooklyn, he wouldn't keep poking at Josiah like this. Nah, that's somebody who wants to get the hell out of there. So I think we should oblige. Now, I know Jeannie's probably looking at this like, why do you want this player here if he's anti-Semitic, such and such and such? And I'm like, well, not to say that you would say he's anti-Semitic, but the presence of such makes it such. Therefore, why would we bring someone with that label? And the answer is, well, his contract is expiring. We can't hit a three-point shot. And he's touched by God as one of the greatest players to ever dribble the ball. If not the greatest player dribbling the ball. So, I don't know that he's anti-Semitic. I think he shoots from the hip, though. Sometimes that gets him in trouble. That's what I think. I really believe that. Sometimes you just got to be a little more thorough about what it is you're attaching yourself to so you don't bring unwanted energy. That's what I always would say, but I know Kyrie does it on purpose. He wants to disrupt the establishment. So if you're bringing him in, he's looking to do that in certain situations. But to the betterment of people that he loves, not hates. So I don't know if that's okay, because I know a lot of people who are haters are lovers of their own people. So there's a balance to be found. But what I do understand is I ain't getting the feeling after reading or looking at anything that he's posted that I should do anything negative to anyone else. And then by definition, that's what hate speech would be inspiring. Bad things, bad energy. What I've taken from the things that I've read from Kyrie is things that are going to help me be more of a lover of life, lover of people, and lover of self. So, if that's not what people are taking from what he's posting, then maybe we need to have a conversation because we're taking different things. If they're not experiencing what he's posting, then why are they condemning him for what he's posting? These are the questions I would ask Jeannie Buss before condemning Kyrie Irving. I want her to be able to answer those questions before saying, don't bring that guy here. Because I do believe there's a great deal of energy forced against him because of the uniqueness of his opinions, not necessarily because those opinions are understood by those who are condemning him. Maybe even though they may understand and may want others not to understand, which is why they're condemning him, which is also something that's very wicked in nature, probably beyond my understanding, but not beyond my eyesight, because I see it, and I want Jeannie to be on the right side of it. And she always has stuff like this. So that's what I'm saying. I think a lot of people are going to be on the wrong side of this. Josiah's on the wrong side of this conversation. This is a Kaepernick-like conversation, and we need to be ahead of it. What it looks like is the opposite, because it's not hate that's driving this, it's love. And those who are labeling it don't understand it. So, with that being said, just jump ahead of this thing. Do your homework on what Kyrie's up to. I would tell Jeannie to watch it. Honestly, I'm going to watch it. And you come to your own conclusions and put your money where you need to that makes sense for your business. The Lakers have made so many mistakes, so I wouldn't encourage you to make any mistakes. But what I am saying is the deal that we've been waiting for seems like it's more likely to be possible right now. And I don't know how long that window will be open if for some reason it has opened. I don't know how long it would stay open. So if we're going to strike, we probably don't have a whole lot of time. Just guessing. Especially given our own circumstances, we really don't have a lot of time. So I'll have to guess about that. At any rate, I'm pretty damn irritated about how all this is going on, just as a black guy. But nevertheless, as a Laker fan, I'm happy because it's opened up the door for us to make that move. So let's go get him. Let's go get Kyrie Irving. And let's not allow these circumstances to get in the way of what we need to do to make our basketball team better. You know? Because I'm looking at every angle to try to get talent. God bless Josh Primo. I don't know what he's dealing with, but if for some reason it doesn't work out in San Antonio and everything off the court works out, I want him here. You feel me? Like, because we are lacking in talent to that degree. To where if Miles Bridges, if his situation gets exonerated, he can't find himself back in the league. Hi, Miles. Did you get your rehab going? Did you get your head straightened out, brother? We need some talent. That's how bad it is. That's how bad it is. Let me find out Miles Bridges is free agent. You think I ain't going to ask the Lakers to go sign him? It's that bad. I'm sorry, it is. So that's where I'm at with it. If we can go get Kyrie Irving because of all this nonsense, yeah, we need to see the blessing in doing so. Praise God. That's what I got, man. That's how bad the Lakers are right now. And Josiah, man, I promise you, the greater wisdom in all of this is to not react. This is a lot of social stuff, man. It's some social stuff taking place in this country right now. It's a shift. And a lot of the guys you're adhering to are on the wrong side of history, and they're about to find that out very soon. My name is BDF44. Thank you all for watching. I'm out.